like according to this most recent post that I found was 2 more women have accused Diddy of sexual abuse 1 week after the music mogul settled a separate lawsuit. So we got that going on with the singer Cassie that contained allegations of rape and physical abuse.
Here's another thing, another aspect of this. Do we
Quiet on Set? That's what it's called.
Quiet on Set? Yeah.
Quiet on Set.
Here's another sort of consequence of the Me Too movement. There's going to be a lot of people coming out of the woodwork and being like, "Oh no, yeah, I was raped by Diddy," and it's tragic that we're at the point now where you like sort of look at that person and be like, "Are you sure? Did you do?" Maybe that's just me.
Have you seen it?
I feel like it's so
Quiet
like
on Set,
I wouldn't
the
say
Nickelodeon documentary.
What?
The Nickelodeon documentary called Quiet on Set.
Oh
no, but like again
Have
on
you heard
that, I
anything
wouldn't
about
say
it?
like
No.
I'd say it's more of a like a hey look
watch
at
it.
me type deal.
It's-
We're to like
no, yeah, it
kind
is
of like
a
like
chance to get money.
like a school project, how like someone's asked like a question, nobody raises their hand until one kid does, and then everyone else starts raising their hand, kind of like that. To where
I
like
think
people want
it might be.
their attention.
I'm sure that it would be naive to say that none of them are probably credible. I'm sure there's some, but it'd be more naive to be like, none of them, all of them are true.
Yeah.
Like, there's going to be somebody trying to get a bag, and that's just the way the world works now.
Yeah.
So one of
So
the
yeah,
things
the
that-
Nickelodeon thing.
I have
Basically,
yet to see it.
it
Are you
follows-
talking about iCarly?
It follow.
Well,
so
Diddy.
it follows
the most recent
in that,
rapper.
yeah.
What was his name?
Dan Schneider,
Dan Schneider,
The-
who
the
was like
director for
a lot of shows on
iCarly.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
been going on for a
iCarly
while.
is one
It's been pretty
Had-
like open like in the media also.
Apparently,
like,
been a bit very
Well, now
big
there's,
into kids stuff.
like
the
a deep-
Quiet on Set
Yeah,
movie
'cause,
goes into a lot of it.
dives
like,
deeper?
that-
If-
yeah.
oh
if
shit.
you go into the story, and the reason I say iCarly is because it's the only one I've seen of anyone coming out and saying shit. The brother of the girl that's supposed to be the main,
was like a protector.
he was the
for all the
protector
kids.
and on set.
Yeah.
That's one of the
I
things
did
that
see a lot of
everybody loves
attention
about him
Yeah.
is
over
that
him,
the
like,
fact that he
online.
actually was like standing up against Dan Snyder.
What was the actor's name?
Jerry Trainer.
Jerry Trainer. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Great guy.
I thought
Love
of
him.
Trainer, but I couldn't think of.
Yeah, because like you'll see it.
I actually did.
You'll
like that
see it
show.
in like the post cuts and shit, like stuff that comes after when they stop recording and shit. The guy, he'll be like over and on this girl and shit, and he'll come out of nowhere and fucking bitch slap this guy out of the way, and then be like, "How's your day been?"
I think
the girl.
legislation should be passed stating that money that a child or a minor gets while working in these capacities in Hollywood should be a legally protected thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that only like a smidgen of a percentage should be actually liquidated to them, and I think a lot of it should be locked up under the lock and key.
On a more personal
and the
level,
parents shouldn't be able to touch it.
I haven't read this book, but I know my sister has, and she was telling me about it. She really recommended it for me. Jeanette McCurdy's recent biography. Some I can't remember the title off the top of my head, but it's definitely something that delves more into a personal level to where how she was treated, not just by like by her family, but just also by like on set
Yeah,
with
it's
with
there's probably
studios,
so much gross shit in there.
producer. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
like she, from the details of that I was told, it's, I mean, check it out. Check it out for yourselves. Honestly, it's very
It's
So-
sad because you think
it
about
is.
how much shit has. I mean, it's kind of I guess it's harrowing that some of this stuff is coming about now, where we're hearing about it and stuff's being looked into, but it's just it was so pervasive in all of this stuff, and it probably is still going on.
Yep.
And it's just
Yeah.
it's just disgusting. And I really think that.
One of the things,
And
that,
these parents, the main motive that the parents don't do anything about, because they can fully well know about it,
Mm-hmm.
but they are just bathing in the money that their kid is bringing in. The parents are what do they do? Drop them fucking off?
yeah, pretty
Sign
much.
a piece of paper, says like, yeah, you can use my fucking my kid like a fucking toy.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, let them be a little actor or actress. And then they just sit back and do nothing, and then just reap all of the money. And then I forget who it was, but I think was it Miley Cyrus or something with her work in the children's shows that she did? And her, it might not have been Miley Cyrus, but anyway, it was a child actor. When they turned 18, her mother or something had used all of the money.
Yeah.
That she had gotten to that point, and she's
That's from the.
That was it.
So going back, I'm sorry.
Crazy,
but
right?
The book by Jeanette McCurdy is called "I'm Glad My Mom Died."
Oh, I have heard about that. Yeah.
I have heard it, but I haven't.
Wow.
Seen
So
anything about it.
check it
or
out.
read anything about it.
From what I was told, like I just I'm looking into buying a physical copy.
But
definitely check it out.
But answer to your question, it was from that fucking show where the two kids went on a yacht and they lived in a hotel.
Sweet Life, Zach and Cody.
Sweet Life and Zach and Cody.
Yeah.
It was one of the child actors, the Indian boy, I believe.
All the money being gone, dude.
There wasn't an
I
Indian
cannot
boy,
even
was there?
Yeah, there was.
imagine
Huh.
imagine getting like graced.
He's the one that
With
had a
this-
crush on that really rich girl.
Imagine being
remember.
Tipton.
Brenda Song.
Brenda Song.
I only know
Yeah,
that
sounds
because
good.
she's
Tipton.
married to fucking Home
Tipton.
Alone. I keep forgetting his name.
Yeah.
Imagine being like
Or
graced
Culkin.
with
Yeah,
a
yeah.
opportunity like that to just amass a unfathomable amount of wealth
Yeah.
from a young age, and once you're 18,
None of it's
you then
available.
can be independent
Yeah.
and like go move out immediately, get a nice house, all these things. But then you're like, oh, my parents had been just
Spending.
using all the money. No, there has to be a law. There has to be a law passed that says that shit is locked the fuck up. Because like you know, if you get a
Prenup.
not a prenup, a inheritance,
that's what they should have.
inheritance,
Yeah.
and you're under the age,
It gets locked up
that
until you
stuff's
turn 18.
locked up until you turn 18.
Mhm.
But apparently, children, actors, parents can just utilize hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Well, also, there's a rule with that inheritance stuff where if you have a trusting guardian, they can use that money to help you with clothes,
for you.
food,
yeah,
stuff
how
like
often
that.
does that happen?
So that might
like
be
childcare.
So that might be what these parents are doing with these child actors. Hey, I'm going to use some of their money to take care of them and shit like that, so they don't have to spend their own
Yeah,
money on
quotation
shit.
marks around
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen The Girl Next Door?
Heard
Nope.
about it, not seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
It's free on YouTube.
What is this? Another documentary?
No. It's a, how would you say it? It's like a horror / psychological thriller.
Oh.
It is probably the worst movie I've seen in a long time. And not in like the worst is like, oh, it's all shitty music and cinematography. No, it's like just the content and what it's portraying
Oh.
is absolutely vile.
Is it-
And it is I think based off of a true story. Premise is these sisters, their parents die. They get sent to live with their aunt, who has a couple boys and whatever, like a gaggle of boys. And yeah, that is where I'll leave that.
Uh-oh. The boys.
You know when you're watching a movie and you know an actor or a character is supposed to be young, right? Like 12 or 14.
Yeah.
But they're played by like a 20-something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah, I highly recommend that movie. Go ahead and check that out. It's bonkers. Absolutely bonkers.
Crazy.
I might kill my TV tonight.
Dude, it is literally just
So
like
onto a topic that
yeesh.
like I don't
yes,
think we've
give it,
ever,
give it.
ever
Give
really
more.
talked about.
Give more. We have
with-
to make up for the fucking
Me and
months
Cornette
that
have-
we've missed.
We've brought it up, especially Angie brought it up when we were here. Book topics, like we never really talk about books. So personally, I am literally into a series right now on Audible. I've gone through like 4 of the books in the past like 2 weeks already,
Mm-hmm.
and I love it. But like I know, what was it? Glass and Thorns, whatever it fucking is.
Court of Thorns and Roses.
yeah,
Check yourself, fix
sorry.
yourself, know yourself.
Listen, I've switched between so many books recently. I'm like in my head, I'm fucking lost. I've got like 7 books.
Yeah,
on
no,
Audible
dude,
that
I
I'm-
understand. I'm the same way.
it's-
I'm the
it's
same
crazy.
way.
And but amazing, you know how stupid he is, and he still loves books.
Fuck you.
Someone has to say it to him.
But like, I know most of the books you have a lot of like historical books or
So that
museum
side
books
is
and
all
that kind
well.
of stuff.
So the top
But-
2 shelves up there, those are all.
Look like
Fiction.
sci-fi, yeah.
So there's sci-fi,
fiction.
there's fantasy, there's a broad mixture of everything. even have Lovecraft's Necronomicon over there. Then below that, in a very sort of funny and facetious way, are all sort of religious books. And then over here is my sort of like, sort of factual, sort of informational books.
And if any of y'all look at his stream, you'll see the factual and intellectual books outnumber the fantasy and fun books by quite amount.
Well, yeah, I had a lot of
Mr. Brandon here is a bit of a nerd.
I have a lot of
loser.
I have a lot of what'd you say? A lot of my books, I don't know where a lot of them are, but this is just the beginning of my library. I plan on getting a copy of every book I've read from middle school through high school.
Yeah, I
already have
started
the Lord of the
working on
Rings, the
that.
Hobbits. I need to get
don't-
my hands on the Percy Jackson series.
Yeah.
I need to get my hands on the Bartimaeus
You've been
trilogy.
in my house. You see all the movies and books that I have.
Yeah.
It's only grown.
Yeah.
And my collection itself has also grown.
No.
Me and Angie have a literal like mini library going on.
Mm.
And that's like in the house, you only see Angie stuff. I have, the black and yellow totes that you get from Costco?
Yeah.
I have 2 of those full. Like, I mean, stacked Jenga fucking
Glorious.
Tetris style full. They're heavy as shit.
In my
Yeah.
in my forever home, I want to have a substantial office
Angie
and have a wall lined with nothing but bookshelves.
Angie is trying to figure out a way where I can actually build her a heavy bookshelf for her to be able to actually put her stuff on. And which I completely am okay with because I have no room for any of my stuff.
Yeah.
But
Go hardwood, don't go
So-
No,
plyboard.
please don't.
Hardwood.
I made that mistake growing up.
Hardwood.
Don't do that.
Absolutely. I know how to do some good carpentry shit. I love it. I love being handsy.
Oh yeah.
But on the topic of books, there's a lot of great books. There's a lot of great places to get books. Have you ever been, any of you, to Powell's
Yes.
in Portland, Oregon?
Thank you.
You have not been?
No.
Mm,
I try to
So-
avoid Oregon.
yeah.
I speed much faster through Oregon on my way to California.
Oregon? So we have...
on the
we've-
verge of evading jurisdiction, so they stop following me.
I've had multiple experiences going to Portland so far where literally we only go to Powell's. That's like what we've only gone there for. It is amazing. It's one of the biggest bookstores in like the fucking world.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Multiple stories. Every fucking book.
I'm
you
trying to
could
get my
find.
hands on a Latin copy of the Bible.
You could definitely find that there.
Probably find that. They don't
Oh,
have the Barnes
absolutely.
Noble.
They also have a whole section of like rare vintage books and stuff, like
That's cool.
expensive books and things.
I have a
But
couple of vintage
They have everything
books.
from like arts and crafts, like picture books, to like full-on novelty books, expensive like
a couple
old
vintage
books and shit.
I think I have a
But-
1940s
and
book. That's not
textbooks and stuff.
vintage.
But everything
Yeah.
from adults to kids, teens, everything. It is amazing, and I
I-
recommend if anybody ever goes through Portland,
Yeah.
and they like books.
I'm actually
stop there,
looking into expanding my
because I've spent probably close to $1,000
my collection because I'm not a big reader, but
Mhm.
there was one. So
And-
going back to Audible, my aunt did get me into it. This was like a long ass time ago. I was like in middle school, but for someone who's looking for maybe some grim, a little easy, light, grim read, I do like to recommend Neil Gaiman for some, like, if you're looking for something not just like a light read.
Yeah.
One of my favorite books of his was the Graveyard book.
Mm.
That is something that actually
Does that sound
I think
familiar?
it
It's
sounds familiar, but I
gay
can't
man with an eye, by the way.
yes, Neil Gaiman, and that actually kicked off my interest
Oh, he
for
looks like an author, I tell you that.
no, like it actually did kick off my interest in actually reading a lot.
It's
little
gonna
more-
sound cliche.
I
about
recommend
me, but
the series that I'm on currently is by a woman named Delamock. It is called the House Witch series. The first 3 books are House Witch 1, 2, and 3. Then there's is it Princess of Potential? I believe it is. And then it's the Burning Witch 1, 2, and 3
Princess of
afterwards.
Potential.
Is it Princess of Potential?
I don't think it's
One sec.
Princess of Potential.
It's something else. One sec. I literally just was looking at it a second ago. No, it is Princess of Potential. I was saying something else a while ago. But it's by Delamock, and it's a humorous, humorous romantic fantasy, not centered on romantic but it fantasy and humorous. It's a lovely light read that's like just interesting. It's very wonderful.
I have
it's intriguing. It literally catches your interest as you're going.
I have a Microsoft Word document that is, I had started early amateur writing in like high school, and I had this project that I've been working on off and on for about fucking since high school. Freshman year, and it's gone through
graphic novels.
It's gone through multiple revisions, and now it's more updated to my current writing ability. And you read back, and you're just like, "This is why we reread." Okay, this is why we reread. And so, yeah, that's currently in the works. Right now, I think it's almost about 100 pages, and that's a fantasy novel. But I do want to actually start on another project that I wanted to do, a more realistic zombie book.
Yeah.
And the premise would be is that it's kind of it's a weird. It's zombies are, yeah, they can be bad. But that problem's gonna go away.
Yeah.
After in like a year.
I was about to say, doesn't it take like a year for them to fully decompose?
They'll decompose, and so the first book will follow the first year. The second book will go into the second year. Things will start to develop. You'll see like, oh wow, there's a lot less zombies now. There's just this pile of shit on the floor. Weird. And then it'll be about rebuilding society again.
Yep.
Uh-oh. What's this? Is there another breakout?
Ah.
Oh no. It's like there's a critical mass now, like a population thing, where after a certain population, shit hits the fan again. And people are wanting to suck your brain through your asshole.
I can see that developing into a book of controlling the population, either forcefully or voluntarily.
Yeah, my zombies in my book, they suck the brains through the ass.
Oh,
yeah, I'd read that.
But I got a book for you. Now, there's two.
It might be a different
There's
kind
two
of book.
books. All right. There's one I don't know the name of. Hopefully one of you might, if I describe it, because I read it when I was very young.
I do that all the time.
Yeah. And there's one book called The Huntress. And granted, it is a book about two women falling in love. Granted, it threw me off at first when I first started reading it, but I actually started falling into it.
For sure reading that one.
I think I've seen it. I might have already read that one, by the way.
But
I want you to realize, I don't seem like it, but I read a shit ton of fucking books. I'm
Same.
the motherfucker in school who, like, when they had like the reading points challenge.
Oh yeah.
They were like, oh
Yeah, I never did
third
that.
place 40 points, second place 50 points,
First place,
Marcus Ballard
520.
280
Yeah.
points, 500 fucking points every month, and I'm like,
Yeah.
books.
Yeah.
Books.
I was the same way. When I was in middle school,
Yeah,
I was in a,
I'm not a big reader.
high school sophomore reading level.
Oh yeah.
And at the time, I thought it was not very impressive because I was like, oh, all the kids are reading the same shit I am. What's the difference here? Because I didn't understand that shit as a kid. I later found out it wasn't that I could read faster. It was I could comprehend it better, is what they were looking at. But
I have the TISM kind of brain, so like I read a page and my brain is like playing a movie as I'm reading it,
Same.
so it's like just going.
See, I
And then
didn't
sooner or
know.
later I'm done and I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Bro, I did not know for a long time. When I read a book, an image is going through my head of the sentence I just read, and I'm playing a small animation. Motherfucker, I found out recently that's not the case for everyone. Fuck you, Cox. Fuck you. But the book I want to tell you about, I can't remember the name. Hopefully you might know, because I want to reread it again. It's about
I read book, movie picture go on in head.
No, but it's true though. I have met people who like read a book and they're like, oh, I can only think about the words, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what? But do you not think about like what the character looks like
Yeah.
or what they do and stuff, and like how they're actually doing and moving shit? And they're like, no, I just read the words, and I'm like, huh?
Anyways, this book, because I'm really excited about figuring out if y'all know it, because I want to read it. It's about a dragon hunter who he's in high school, and they train the dragon hunters as like an apprenticeship, where it's like a side thing when it's not very important.
Do you know how many books you've just described?
I
so
know,
far?
I'm aware, but there's going to be a unique difference.
How many fucking series?
There's going to be a unique difference here, where it's taken as like a, cool, you do it, thank you, but at the same time, like, you're not a god for it. And the dragons aren't like normal dragons. Their main consumption is fossil fuels, oils. So they're attacking oil rigs, those weird things you see in the country. I forgot what they were called. Oil pumps.
Yeah.
They're attacking those and shit. And they're made up of oil. Like, they drip oil and they fucking, that's how their fire works when they ignite it and shit like that. And I don't know what it is, but it was good because it wasn't like he fought the dragon and whatever.
I know I've read like the back of the cover because I know what you're talking about, but I've never read the book. So I'm like sitting here like
it's there.
Fucking shit, I don't remember the name.
And what was cool about it was you couldn't just shoot them because it went right through them. Because this takes place in modern time with guns and stuff like that, to keep it in perspective. Obviously, because you have oil pumps and shit. But you couldn't just cut them, kill them. You had to be able to have a unique fighting ability, which was you didn't just get it from birth. It wasn't like something you got. You had to train like a motherfucker to get it. And this guy and all of the apprentices and shit started when they turned 20 because that's when they have the most free time. This motherfucker is one of the few that started at like age 12. And in high school, he's just dealing with normal shit a high schooler would deal with, right? And then after school, going and killing dragons.
I was like looking for it on my Microsoft Drive. I was like,
uh-oh.
is it gone?
Uh-oh.
I was going to be very pissed. That was just me sporadically like panicking for a moment in the most quiet way
But
possible.
it is such a good read. I love it. But more on the Huntress book, what I like about it is they have two different types of what I would say society. There isn't poor or rich in this book. There's knight and sorcerer. All right, they're separated in a concept of they can't interact with each other unless they're going on a mission together, which is usually the only time they interact because they send a couple of knights and a magician, and there's only one magician per like I think 15 knights or something like that, and they're fighting what. If I remember correctly, they were fighting like a witch in somewhere who had ice powers or something like that.
Another book.
Narnia?
You like the teen fantasies like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. One Firelight.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a good one. Not a bad book.
There's just so many books. There's an interesting book, a vampire book actually. The only vampire book I have, by the way, Twilight will never make its way onto my fucking bookshelves.
It'll never make a way into mine either.
There is a book. Do you see where it says Kingdom?
Yeah. Yeah.
Second shelf.
I'm really good at finding
Dylan.
books.
Second one where it says Kingdom.
It also
to
says
the left
Oil
of that.
Dragons in the fucking name.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
I could have just sent it to
So
you, know
this
that, right?
book,
Department 19, The Rising.
So this book is the premise of its modernish times. There are vampires. I think there's a specific sort of like group that has to go around and keep vampires under control. It's interesting, and I think you can see my bookmark page right there.
Yeah, and I see it. Could I just read it back?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. This is Department 19, The Rising by Will Hill. 91 days till 0 hour. That's 91 days to run, 91 days to hide. Now that Jamie Carpenter is an official member of Department 19, a classified government agency of vampire hunters, he and his squad of elite operators are discovering that work is a non-stop emergency. Then comes the red alert. Dracula's remains have been stolen from the hiding place where they have been in lockdown for more than a century. The clock has been set. Jamie and the department must stop the world's oldest evil from becoming the world's newest overlord. Okay, I actually might.
Isn't that pretty neat?
Yeah, I'm actually might look into it.
You can go ahead and read a little bit of that, and if you want to get your own copy, you can go and take that. To finish off this episode, we're gonna do a little bit of
Trivia.
Hey, look at that.
I have a big book of trivia. Now, keep in mind that this was published in the year 1465. Just
I
kidding.
got another dragon book for you.
What's up?
His Majesty's
published
Dragon. I'll send it
2001.
to you. That is. I think you'll like how.
Okay.
I can read off the thing if you want to hear it real quick. If Brandon is okay with me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see, where's the back of the book? God damn, where's the? I want to find the thing. It's weird trying to find like the back of a book or something when it's on
Online.
Online.
Because they do it weird.
How do I?
What kind of trivia is this, Cox?
This is 10,000 questions and answers.
We're gonna answer all of them.
And from 2001.
Oh Lord. Oh. I'm fucking stupid. I literally there's a fucking thing right there for me to do it. Where'd it go? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. So just going off of like what the book description is, Will Lawrence from his seafaring life into an uncertain future, an unexpected kinship with the most extraordinary creatures. So it basically, from what I have so far, I read only like the first 3 chapters. I'll just give you what I've got so far.
Yeah.
Captain of a seaboat, like like old like wooden ships, like not super new, but like new enough, like in the age of like muskets and stuff like that.
Okay.
A sailor goes from capturing an enemy ship, gets a dragon egg, and then is about to become a writer and about to be like hatching the egg for. That's where I'm at in the book.
Yeah.
But it goes from him being a fucking sailor to becoming like a guard for Europe kind of country or whatever, and it's based off of like actual countries and like realistic like country settings, and it's quite interesting so far.
Okay.
It really is.
I'll read it.
But I really recommend it as a kind of fantasy novel.
If you want some
Teenage
good
fantasy
magic. Some good magic.
Magic the Gathering?
No, dear Lord.
I'm still building that deck, by the way.
Have you heard of the Bartimaeus trilogy? I mentioned it before. So the Bartimaeus trilogy is very interesting. It's a similar setting. It's semi-modern. There's cars and everything like that. And there's these things called magicians, right? These are people who can use magic. But magic is in the capacity that people summon demons to do their job for them. So this is where you get things like the lowest levels, like an imp. Then there's foliate. Then there is genie. Then there is fucking Afrit. And then there is something's higher, right?
The fire demon is called Ifrit.
A lot of them are.
Well, I think he's.
Well, this one's Afrit. They changed it a little bit for purposes. A lot of them are from mythologies around the world. So, like, genie is a lot of Middle Eastern mythologies and stuff like that. Very good book. And magic is all it is like, so like amulets and stuff like that. And magical weapons are literally just magicians trapping entities into an object to do a certain task, right? And there's a like lexicons on all these. In order to summon them, you have to know the name of the demon and call them from the other place and all this other cool shit. Very awesome magic system of in this sort of book, and it's very high pressure, high stakes things. And magicians study their entire life to become magicians because the slightest mistake in a pentacle that you draw could result in you getting eviscerated or worse, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm sending you another book.
Very powerful.
I haven't
very
started
great movie.
yet.
One book.
Very great books.
Yeah.
There's a trilogy, so there's a series of 3 of them, and it's amazing. The Bartimaeus trilogy, The Amulet of Samarkand, Ptolemy's Gate, and Gollum's Eye. Phenomenal. I think Gollum's Eye is actually second. I have them all on audiobook.
Hey. So one book that I like to put out there is The Graveyard Book by same author that I stated earlier, Neil Gaiman. It's about...
Oh, we're not doing it?
It just actually kicked off like my interest
Look through it. I'll play along. Actually, Marcus will host the trivia this time.
For little dark themes. It's about...
I mean, I did that. I was already part of trivia last time with my wife.
It's about this boy
But you can do
that
trivia
has,
from your phone.
as a toddler, so there's this he's a murderer, and he ends up killing this kid's parents in their sleep. But this kid, being a kid, he manages to escape like his house or something. He makes his way into a graveyard to where he's raised by ghosts, and throughout his life he's given powers by these ghosts, and he's always going on like little adventures like in the graveyard to where he actually goes to like the spirit world and actually meets like different monsters, ghouls. What?
Coco?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. No, but only to find out that he's still being chased by this guy that killed his parents, because apparently he's like part of a cult. Like it's just it's a light grim read, The Graveyard Book.
Interesting.
One of my favorites.
What's your guys' email address? I can go ahead and actually share this with you. That so you guys can write your notes on it. I will like that. Be critical of it too.
Okay.
What is it? What
I'm
is
not
this?
saying my email address out loud on a fuck podcast.
Yeah.
I'll text it.
Text
to you.
it to me.
Yeah. Well, I'll text it to you.
And then yeah. So trivia. You can go ahead and find questions, and I will participate.
I mean,
and we shall do trivia.
Sure.
And then yes, it'll be lovely.
I'm going to look up. Give me a topic. Somebody.
Space.
We already did space.
Yeah.
We can do it again. There's so many things about space.
You don't get to choose a topic.
History.
So Dio, choose a topic.
Movies.
Oh, that's a good one. That's topical. I like that.
Is the first thing that came to my head.
Oh, goody. Goody gumdrops.
You're talking all this shit, but you're probably gonna be the worst.
No, I'm excited. That's what that is.
Yeah, I'm
I'm not
good-
saying I'm gonna fucking rape you guys. Jesus.
Wouldn't mind.
I'm not going to choose
Yeah,
the very
the
first
fuck
one I
up.
want to go down. I'm going to choose a random ass fucking thing.
Yes, lovely Cabernet Sauvignon.
Is that what it sounds like when you gotta let go? I'm good.
No, none for me. Thank you.
I said I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
I said I'm good. Fuck. Stop pouring it.
Yeah, so this is a this book that I'm working on.
Let's see.
This is like fucking 7, 8, 9 years in the making. It has been rewritten about 4 times.
What is it?
This is mine.
I have a heavy plot. Like, I have a book that I've been wanting to write, but it also kind of do like a webtoon / like comic or like a graphic novel with.
Big fan of number webtoons. Big fan.
Yeah.
Have you done the AI generation imagery for Photoshop?
So I've looked at it, but I haven't wanted to do it for what I want to do for my kind of book that I'm making.
No, like in the capacity of helping create.
No, not yet. I know it's fucking awesome. I've seen it.
It's magical. I could highlight your face and put say, give him a demon face. It's so great. So some of its stuff is better than others. There's still a lot that's bad, but it's very helpful. Like if you want to do distance stuff, you can highlight a certain area in the background and say, put a castle in the background.
Yeah.
And it does a phenomenal job. It is absolutely mind-boggling.
Oh,
The only reason I'd want this to happen, for at least because it's gonna sound stupid. I'm a big fan of webtoons and Tappas and Manhao. I'm a big fan of their.
I kind of understood webtoons.
They're the same. They're same thing. Web comics that make their own stories and stuff with comics. Yeah, same thing.
Oh.
It's just Manhao is considered a lot more professional because they tend to have actually really really good art
right
in it. And the only reason I'd want them to use that AI is because I would want them to do it quicker because I love the stories they have on there.
Okay.
The stories are so fucking
I found
good.
a random website with some
movie
just
trivia.
Random movie trivia.
Oh, it's been a while since.
So how do
Straight
we
up
want
on
to do
movies.
this? Do we want to do papers and answers or?
We can do it simply.
By the way, this is gonna be. I literally, it's just
Okay,
movie
yeah.
fucking trivia. Like
that drawer down
random.
there, that drawer at the bottom drawer on the right
You're gonna have me do
is
it as well?
well, you are right there.
Yeah.
Actually, grab pens too. I'll grab some.
Yeah.
I bought a bunch.
Oh, this whole thing.
Yeah.
There's pens and paper.
Mm.
In the top left, move down.
Okay, let me just get this out of the way.
In the top left, you'll see that little top slide out cubby. That has a bunch of pens in there. You can grab one for booting.
Give me one. Or are you gonna keep points? Okay, just making sure.
Which one? Top left. The very left. Yep. Slides all the way up? Yep. Oh.
Give me a fucking
Round. Or
new.
you have to peel off the wax bit.
Motherfuckers.
You have to go pick it up.
Did you throw it at him too?
I did throw it. Right, fuck it, we do it live. Okay. Okay, so this is movie trivia from the whole magazine. Play along if you will, keep your own score. You'll probably win nothing, because how are we going to check? But yeah, it'll just be some fun little trivia. Check your knowledge.
I'm on funtrivia.com
Yeah,
for
funtrivia.com.
random, like it literally says it's like 10,000 different movie trivia questions.
Goody.
So, the fuck are you doing, Grant?
He's experiencing a long stick. You know what he's like with those things.
Okay.
No, he's had long stick before.
Yeah, it smells funny.
Okay. I should have enunciated more. That's my fault. All right, let's go ahead and start off. Let's do 30 questions.
30 questions.
Yeah, 30.
First question.
You guys got dates? Go on, sir.
First question.
Dick.
Which actor played Robert Langdon in The Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons?
Fuck, dude. Ooh, write it down.
Oh,
Right.
Also, Marcus, you are going to be the adjudicator. So this round, this time, not only, you obviously get a point. So you're going to vote. So one, the correct point gets a point, but also the funniest answer also gets a point. Okay. So like if
Listen.
Cornette just puts an answer that is just so
Realistic
fucking
answers
funny.
here.
Realistic
So.
answers. So like, don't just put like, oh, a pile of bird shit, right? Make it. You know what I mean. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, you can still scrape a point by if you make Marcus laugh.
That's not hard to do, though.
Pudding.
Shut up.
There you go. Okay. All right. So who played?
Which actor played Robert Langdon in The Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons?
Sorry, that's me thinking. Those are thinking noises. That's the gas escaping from my head.
I put the only celebrity.
I know all four of us know this actor though, so it's okay.
I doubt it. I doubt I know it.
I mean, I'm starting to doubt it too.
All right, I have my answer.
Yeah.
Did you put down an answer?
I did, but it's not the right one.
Would you like to go around in a circle to give answers?
You can choose whoever.
We'll go this way this time.
Okay.
Sadio, what would you put down for your answer?
Nicolas Cage.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
That felt right
But
for me
that-
for a moment.
Yeah.
That actually seems
I've
like
only
a good
seen-
person for it though.
Yeah, I've only seen that movie
I put
one
Miley
time.
Cyrus.
Miley's.
I
Is
see-
this-
I
is this-
see how
is
this
this-
gonna go?
Is this pre-Wrecking Ball or post? Pre?
Yeah.
Okay. I just had to ask. I put Key and Peele, both of them at the same time. Like it literally just switches between the two of them from scene to scene.
Okay,
Who was it?
he's getting the point for the funniest one.
Yeah.
I did
But-
like the Miley Cyrus a
The-
lot.
Actor's name, it's Tom Hanks.
Oh, Tom Hanks.
What? He was in the Da
I
Vinci
don't
Code?
think I've never seen it.
I've
I don't
only seen
think
it like
so.
one time.
I don't even know if I've seen it or not. That's
Yeah.
how obscure that movie is to me.
Yeah.
Next one. Let's give us another. Come on.
These are all mostly
more.
in Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. What did the Seven Dwarves do for a job?
Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
I
fuck.
swear to God,
They had a whole song about this.
Oh, fuck.
I know who's getting points and who's not.
Um.
No idea.
Okay.
What did you think? We're gonna go back and forth.
Okay.
and
Okay.
swing.
Um.
So we'll go this way this time.
I put they were miners or lumberjacks.
Miners is correct. Yes.
Oh,
So?
fuck.
Okay. Good.
I put made shoes.
Because I remember like. You think that
I don't know.
they were all a bunch of cobblers?
Yeah, they're miners.
I thought what-
Yeah.
I knew,
Okay.
I knew both of you were gonna get that. I was like, he's not.
because like
He's
I
not
like
getting this.
distant memory shit was unlocked. I remember when they were marching, they had pickaxes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even remember the whole
fucking-
song. Hi
I
ho,
fucking hate the
hi
fact.
ho. It's off to work we go.
I fucking love that song.
The worst part here is that his shit made me laugh.
That is funny.
So he still gets a fucking point.
Oh, but you know
Make
why?
Shoes.
You know why I thought that? Because one of the dwarves has a cobbler fucking cover up, like a apron.
What is a
Wait,
cobbler's
I-
apron? What does that look like? Does it have a big I make shoes on the front?
No, because it has like pockets, and he had a whole bunch of stuff in there that looked like it would.
Only
made shoes.
cobbler's aprons have pockets. You're gonna
Continue to
shit
the
yourself
next-
when you see a
Continue-
blacksmith's apron
Continue to the next question.
or a kitchen apron.
Kitchen aprons
Next
don't.
Fucking
question.
Christ.
Kitchen aprons don't have pockets.
What
I have
icon?
two that do.
Hey,
Sorry, he's being retarded. I have to
Yeah, but
correct him. He's saying objectively, oh my god, I'm Walker. Oh my god, he lives on through me.
Yay!
I am his prophet.
He's
God
in
damn
us. He's in us in spirit.
Go with the next question.
Next question.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
iconic object does Taylor discover at the end of the original Planet of the Apes movie?
Ooh, I
One
didn't
of
watch
the-
those.
Monkey dongs.
Iconic object?
That's what I said.
You said the original Planet of the Apes?
What iconic object does Taylor discover at the end of the original
Okay.
Planet of the Apes movie?
Okay. I have an idea.
I hate this.
Okay.
We're 3 questions in, and I'm already slowly losing my sanity here because I know you guys are gonna put some stupid shit.
I don't know. I just put something.
It's been so long, but I'm
Planet of the Apes is not my.
it's
forte.
the Statue of Liberty.
So they've.
I put a CNN magazine.
I put a vial.
I don't know, bro.
I put a vial of smart juice that dribbled down Stephen Hawking's chin.
Smart.
You had it right with Statue of Liberty.
They found the Statue of Liberty.
It was,
That's
it was
right.
in the
They-
ocean, in the sea, in the beach, on the
Yeah.
beach.
I'm
Yeah.
so
Oh.
surprised by that. Good fucking job. And
Damn.
what the fuck?
How did the monkeys get so smart?
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen
juice.
Hawking juice. They just sort of like had a cup underneath his chin at one point. That's so fucked up. I'm so sorry. I have quite a few of his books.
Would you like them juice? Would you like them juice?
I can make a monkey smart.
I can make a monkey smart.
Do you have to inject it or just drink it? I'm not sure.
You have to inject
You probably have to take it from the source.
He's the only one that can make monkey jokes here.
Just mouth.
Hey, fuck you.
Jesus Christ. Was that not one of itself?
Listen here, you fucking monkey.
All right, question 4.
Question 4. The scientist in the film of Jurassic Park rediscovered dinosaur DNA from a mosquito that is preserved in
Oh, this one's
what?
easy.
Ooh, yes.
This one should be pretty fucking easy.
Yeah, this one's easy as fuck.
Mr. Brandon.
Amber, herd.
Amber.
Amber.
Everybody gets a point. You're not getting an extra point for making it fucking funny.
Oh, damn. I thought that was pretty good. Amber.
I like it. I like
That
it.
was good.
I liked it.
I liked it.
So far,
liked it
everybody's
too.
still tied.
Good. That's great. Somehow, some way.
Microsoft RAM.
He was buffering.
Error. You've got mail. Oh, fuck. That hurts. That really hurts.
Can you imagine if someone changed his voice to the Microsoft Samantha? That'd be so good. I think that's what she was called. Anywho, that's amazing.
Question number 5.
Mm-hmm.
Who played Scrooge in the movie The Muppet Christmas Carol?
Oh, fuck.
I was about to have this. And
Yeah,
then,
me too. But
You were thinking of the original one, aren't you?
I was thinking of the good one.
the good one. I was thinking about the animated one with him in it. I'm still gonna put him. How do you spell his name? Okay, there we go.